that was scary. Probably one of the scariest situations that I've had on my bike. Well, there was only one other scary situation, and that is when I was turning a corner and there happened to be some sticks in the road. And when I say sticks, I mean like miniature logs. And one of my wheels, my front wheel, hit that miniature log, and it just about slipped the bicycle right out from under me, doing about 40 miles an hour. That was no fun. It did take me a moment to regain control, but I did. The bike didn't slip out from under me. Unlike one time where I was being a real idiot and I decided to drive in the snow. Yes, I did that. I had to, test out the limitations on my knobby tires. So I took it out in the ice and in the snow. Everything was good up to a certain point. For some reason, the bike just slipped out from under me. Down she goes. But fortunately, the bike's okay. It survived. Thanks to some cousins I have out here that are great mechanics out here in St. Louis, and they were able to fix my dang gear shift pedal. That's right, it got bent. Other than that, everything else is good. Okay. Now then, how did I get to that point? What was I even thinking? Well, it comes down to a couple of things. I'm still getting used to St. Louis. I mean, after all, there's a lot of one-way streets down there in the city. Still not familiar with all of them. You go up one way one street, you only go down one way another street. Man, it can be confusing. Still getting used to it. Other than that, the day started great though. I mean, it's always a thing where the day starts good and then something strange happens. Let me share with you how my day started, can I? It started off like it should. I mean, I woke up doing what I love to do. Getting wet and steamy. With a clean bike, I wanted to go and, ride around town, show off. Actually, I wasn't sure where I was going to go. I just stopped and got some cash because it's always good to have a little bit of cash on you, no matter where you go, right? Because you never know what you're going to do, what you're going to see. I ended up stopping by this little place off the road called Rhonda's in St. Louis. I'm not sure you all St. Louis folks know of Rhonda's. It's just a little bar. Now, I know you're not supposed to have drinks riding a motorcycle. My intention was just to go and have half a beer. That's it, right? The rule, according to your training, motorcycle training, is that for every one beer you have, it takes an hour after you have that beer for it to clear your system enough for you to be safe on the road. So I figure I can have half a beer, and then within 30 minutes, I'm good to go. The best part about Rhonda's, though, was not the beer. The best part about Rhonda's was the butt shaking.
Donde quiero con cualquiera, donde sea, papi, voy. Donde quiero con cualquiera, donde sea, papi, voy. Donde...
Now, there's nothing wrong with seeing some butt shaking. The girls there were really nice. They definitely showed me a good time. They actually made it difficult for me to want to leave. I think I have a new girlfriend. I just haven't told her yet. Maybe I should. I think I want to go back and tell her she's my girlfriend. Anyways, no, not going to do that. I'm not going to go back for a while. That's a place I can get stuck in. It's a place where someone could get in trouble. I can definitely see that happening. But nonetheless, I left there, and my goal was to drive down to the city of St. Louis. Wanted to take a little tour, check it out, show you some beautiful scenery, the buildings down there, right? There's some nice old buildings in downtown St. Louis. Hey, this is a historical place. St. Louis is historic. I mean, we're talking Lewis and Clark historic, folks. So at any rate, I go down there. I had to stop at my favorite cigar shop. It's called the Cigar Hill. I'm sorry. No, the Hill Cigar Co. How many of you know where the Hill Cigar Co. is? Great little joint. What I like about the Hill Cigar Co. is Well, number one, when I started smoking cigars, they were just like spot on with helping me find cigar sticks that I like. You know, when you're new to cigars, I mean, there's some gnarly stuff out there. You know, cigars range from mild to sweet to just downright bitter. You know, like you got like a chunk of bitter coffee or some shit in your mouth. And I just didn't want that. I wanted to start right, and they did. They started me right. They started me with the Connecticut wrapper cigars and then worked me up to the Cameroon cigars. I don't know where the hell I'm going right now. I'm just turning around because that way, I mean, I have no idea where that goes. At any rate, ooh, I know where I'll go. I know where I'm going to take you. Why not? Let's go to a deep, dark little crevice over here. There is this random little motel dealie in a interestingly good part of St. Louis, right? Out here in the west. Just this random one motel. I've always been curious just to drive through and see what's going on with this motel. Anyways, back to my story of the Hill Cigar Co. There we go. Yeah, we got some people hanging out there in the front. Must be the owners. I don't know. Sitting in their lawn chairs, watching the tornadoes coming. Anyway, as I was saying, this place is kind of gnarly. This looks like one of them places, you know what I mean? Nice place to visit, maybe. Wouldn't want to live here. All right. Yeah, well, there it is. Strange, random motel. Here in St. Louis. Let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeper vibes. Except I'm riding through. I think I'm the creeper. I'm the creeper on the motorcycle. Who's this creeper? Creeping around our place on a Triumph. Oh well. I just like little interesting things. You know what I mean? Check out new things. Anyways, I totally just sidetracked from my story. I was talking to you about cigars. So, the cigars, they started me out, the wonderful people at the Hill, because they are so awesome at helping you select cigars. Started me off on the Connecticut wrappers, then got me into the Cameroons. Cameroons are by far still my favorite. So Cameroons are on the lighter side, just like Connecticut wrappers. Tend to be a little bit more flavorful, a little bit more sweet, if you will. I just can't get enough of the Cameroons. Every now and then I'll try something a little bit bitter. Some of the Maduros. But nonetheless, I love the people, good people at the Hill Cigar. Hey, folks at the Hill Cigar, thank you. I am a regular. I will be there. All right. So anyways, got some cigars. Suddenly, after I got the cigars, the sun was setting. Like fast. And I think this was right before the time change. So it was only about 6 o'clock p.m., yet, man, that sun was going down like it was racing to get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? Have you ever been in that place where you want to catch the sunset, but it's just like racing you? It's like, nope. And the sun sets opposite of the arch, and so I wanted to get down there on my bike to the arch of St. Louis, right there in front of the riverfront, and just park and have some nice scenery with you. So I noticed that I was racing the sun. I'm like, dude, that thing's going down. Like I literally saw it. I saw this darkness just coming in over the city, down towards where the arch was. And so I kind of got in a hurry. You know, I think I started rushing. And listen, when you're riding a motorcycle, folks, don't ever be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. That is the stupidest thing you could ever do on a motorcycle, is be in a rush. So that's what I was doing. I was in a rush. Doggone it. I was screaming up and down the streets. And for me, screaming means, I don't know, going 40 miles an hour. I was ripping. No, I wasn't ripping. I'm not that type. Listen, this ain't no Ninja. I'm not on a Suzuki. This is a Triumph Bonneville. And even though it's 1200 cc, and even though I can get it up to 150, 100 something miles per hour, You know, I'd rather not. This is just a great cruising bike. So anyways, I was rushing a little bit to the point where I wasn't driving dangerously. Except apparently I was. But you know what I mean. I wasn't riding dangerously. But I was in enough of a rush to miss the damn sign. The damn sign that says one-way street. You know, but then again, you know, I haven't gone back there. I think because I shit my pants. So I'm scared to go back to the place where I shit my pants. But I want to look for the damn sign. Because as I look back, I don't even remember seeing one. Now, I know I wasn't driving that recklessly. So I've got to head back there and see where the damn sign is that says one-way street, don't enter. Because I don't remember seeing it. But anyways, wouldn't you know it, all that rushing, apparently missing the sign, and suddenly, boom, I make a turn, and there I am, facing oncoming traffic, blowing their horns right at me. And thankfully, thank God, that there was not a car screaming down right in my lane that I turned into. Because that would have really ruined my day. Alright? Praise God for another day! Hope you enjoy my story. Hey, if you're new to the channel and you like this sort of nonsense, bullshit, hit the subscribe button, would you? I'd love to make more videos out here, seeing whatever the hell else is going out here and dawning out here in St. Louis. And, yeah. I'll tell you what.